Grace, you're all set.
Alrighty. So, hey everybody, what is poppin'? And welcome to Distortion Survivor Heat Wave Season 5. Woo! I just want to say thank you so much for all of you who are here on this Zoom right now, and everybody that's in this cast, everyone who took time to apply, interview. Because of y'all, we have such an amazing cast. After everything that our series has gone through, if you know, you know. I appreciate all of you here wanting to play and wanting to slay. And I know the rest of Prod also really appreciates and loves you guys. But yeah, we're going to have such a fun season. We have so much in store, and we cannot wait for you guys to experience it and have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, with that, we're going to move on to rules now. Yeah, the rules, which is going to be hosted by Mikey.
All right, friends. So I'm going to go over some quick rules. We have a document that will be posted in the announcements chat as well, but I'm just going to read them out for y'all now. So let's get started. Our rule number 1 is be respectful to players, to production. If there are any issues, please talk to production. We will handle the situation. If you were involved or watching last season, you know we take our game very seriously, and we will not hesitate to step in if we feel like something is going wrong. But these games are meant to be a fun and a safe space, so we do not tolerate any racism, homophobia, sexism, transphobia, anything like that. And we also understand that this is a game where things will get heated, no pun intended. But production just asks that you keep any heated conversations on a game level. If things get to a point where production feels it's stepping over a line, we'll step in. And if you ever feel disrespected, please come to Prod. We will take care of it as we see fit. Rule number 2, there is no cross-tribe communication. You will be added to tribe chats shortly, or you may already be there, I'm not sure. But do not talk to anyone that is not on your tribe about the game. If somebody is trying to communicate with you and they are not on your tribe, please cease the conversation or come to Prod. But we have had to take action on things like that before, and we are not afraid to do so. All right. Rule number 3, do not talk about anything game related to the players who are out of the game. Once they are voted out, no game information. We understand that friendships form throughout these games, and we are by no means saying that you cannot talk to your friends, but please just refrain from talking about anything related to the game with a player once they are voted out. Rule number 4, screenshots. There are no screenshots of any sort allowed throughout the game. Just to guarantee fairness, we are not allowing any screenshots. The only place where you are allowed to send screenshots is to your own project. Challenges. Rule number 5. If you are caught cheating in a challenge, you will be removed. We are very strict about this. We understand how competitive these games are, but if you're cheating to win, you're not really winning, you know? All right. Rule number 6, challenge results. Challenge results will be posted the night that the challenge is due. And for fairness of the game, there is no sharing challenge results with your tribe, with other tribes, with anybody until or unless you are explicitly told by production that you are allowed to do so. Oh, and yeah, something that was just put in the chat, you can't, going back to the screenshots thing, you can't send direct quotes. So you know how like in Skype, you can quote a message and send it, that is not allowed. No like voice memo recording, no spy shacking, like no joining another call that's supposed to be a private call for some other people or anything. None of that. All right. So rule number 7, conversations. So at the start of the game, any one-on-one conversations between players, the only person on prod that is required to be in all of them is Billy. You're welcome to add more of prod if you think it's an important chat, but any one-on-one chat that you have with another player has to have at least Billy in it. And then any chat that has 3 or more players in it has to have all of production. When we hit the merge phase of the game, all chats, one-on-ones, alliances, group chats must have all of production. We've all played these games. We understand that this can be sort of frustrating, but this is just something that we need to do to ensure the fairness of the game. And so, yeah, just please make sure one-on-ones have Billy. Anything bigger than a one-on-one must have all of production. Rule number 8, the announcements chat. The announcements chat is production's way of communicating important info to you guys. We are the only people that are allowed to type in the announcements chat unless explicitly told otherwise. And you are allowed to like Skype react to messages, that's fine. Just no typing or sending your own messages in the announcements chat. Rule number 9, confessionals. We do not have any confessional requirement, but we still strongly encourage that you do them, just so that prod can have some insight on your guys' game. We want to know what's going on. So please feel free to use your prod chat, whether you want to just type in chat, record a video. Oftentimes production will be around if you want to do a live confessional. And we also, if you want to do a live confessional, sometimes we may ask the VL for questions if they have anything that they want to ask you. We also encourage you to send VLDRs, viewers lounge diary rooms. So like if you have something that you want to send to the viewers lounge, just type VLDR and then the message, and we will send it off to the VL. But also just make sure that like if you're sending something to the VL, the entire viewers lounge can see it. So just be aware of that. Rule number 10, tribals. Attendance at tribals is not mandatory. However, if you are unable to attend a tribal council, you are required to submit a pre-vote in your production chat. We usually will ask that everybody submits a pre-vote into their production chat before tribal starts, but this can be changed up until the point that votes are being read at tribal. We'll make a call for votes, and when we call for votes at tribal, that is when votes are due. But on the subject of tribals, we allow breakout rooms. If you are at a tribal and you want to make it live, you are welcome to ask us for a breakout room and we will give you time to discuss. So just if you're at a tribal and you got something you want to say to someone, feel free to ask us for a breakout room. Rule number 11, scheduling. For all tribals and some challenges, we will send out a poll for everybody in the cast to vote on a time that will work best for the majority of people's schedules. Again, tribals are not mandatory to attend, so we will just go with the majority vote on when tribals will happen. As for challenges, we will do our best to make sure everyone can be there. And yeah. Rule number 12, prod chat guests. So we allow one guest in your prod chat at the beginning of the game. If you want to add someone, just ask production in your production chat, and we will give you permission. Guests cannot be in more than one prod chat. Yes, please ask, don't just add someone, just to make sure that nobody's getting added to multiple or what have you. However, if you do well enough to make it to the merge, you will be allowed one additional prod chat guest. This person will also need permission from production to be added. Rule number 13, the prize. If you are the winner of Distortion Season 5 Heat Wave, you will receive a buff from your season. We make custom buffs for all of the tribes, and if you are the winner, you will receive one for free. And rule number 14, no loopholes. If you feel that you have found a loophole in the rules, you did not. You are still actively finding a way around a rule to have an unfair advantage. And if you are caught, production will take action. If you happen upon a flaw in the rules, we ask that you bring it up with production so that we can fix it and make it right and make it so that it's fair for everybody. So yeah, AKA just don't cheat. That's all. I know we've been harping on that rule in general. Just don't cheat, but it is a rule that is very dear to us as production. So please, we just ask, don't cheat. And that is pretty much it. Please remember that these rules are put in place to maintain fairness within the game. If you're breaking them, you're ruining the experience not only for yourself, but potentially for everyone else in the game. And these games are meant to be fun. They're meant to be competitive, and we understand that sometimes things can get stressful. But if you feel that something is happening where there are advantages that are not created by design, but rather by someone breaking the rules, just inform production. We will investigate and we will take care of it. We are here for you guys. As much as you guys want to have a fun time, we want you to have a fun time. That's why we brought you all here. So we're here to help you and make sure that this all goes smoothly for all of us. But that is all I have for you. So I'm going to hand it over to King Seb.
Hello, guys.
Wait, can I have one more thing real quick about the rules thing? And it's kind of, I didn't want to chime in the middle of that. I just want to let y'all know the screenshotting, the quoting, and like the voice memo thing. If you want, the only place that you are allowed to forward that information to is your prod chat, and that's if you want to talk about it. Nobody else. Just letting it out there. If you think a quote funny or something, you can send it only to production.
Okay, guys. And then one last thing as well. I didn't talk to Prod, but I'm gonna hope they're okay with this. We have an after show this season, so exit interviews will happen. Season 2 alum Cam and season 1 and 3 alum Mac have come together to do an amazing after show for us. And so on top of your one prod chat guest, you can add Cam and Mac so that they can also get the information. So if you are voted out or, maybe make it to the end, they have information on you so that they have something to talk about during your exit interview instead of you just talking. So there's that. Now I'm here to talk about your tribe divisions, which Mikey's going to add you to them when I talk to them, and then I'm going to tell you the twist of the season. So let's start. First of all, I came up with cute little tribe names, so it's not just Brain, Brawn, Beauty. That's boring. So first up is the Branch tribe. This is the Mona tribe. We have Alex, Benji, Brandon, Corey, Jackie, and Ken. You guys are the Mona tribe. Mikey will be adding you guys in a second. So let me know when Mikey's ready. Again, also, I can already tell by some of you guys' faces, if you do not feel you were placed on this tribe, complain in your prod chat. It's not going to change anything, but it's a thing. Okay. I will just move on. So the Brawn tribe, as the Kalkawa tribe, is Aaron, Jen, LJ, Mike, Staten, and Tyler. You are the Kalkawa tribe. Mikey will be adding you guys in just a moment. Again, please do not talk until you officially know who's on your tribe. Even though I said it out loud, you might not have everyone's Skype accounts. It could get things a little weird. And last but not least, the Totoka tribe. which Mikey's giving me 1 second.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I had everybody. We're good.
Awesome. And then the Totoka tribe, which is the 6 people I haven't named, but I'll name them anyways. David, Fred, Haley, Minor, Morgan, and Roberto. You guys are the Totoka or the Beauty tribe.
Fuck, I messed up.
Oh, you messed up.
Yeah, I added the Mona people to the Totoka tribe. Oopsie. We'll just
Okay.
have to switch the names.
Switch the names. Just switch the names. Well,
sorry, can you list the people that are in Totoka again?
Totoka, David, Fred, Haley, Minor, Morgan, and Roberto. Are you good, Mikey?
Yes, I am. So yeah, we'll have to switch the Mona and Totoka names and pictures, but everybody's in the correct tribes. Everybody's grouped up correctly.
So the Mona is Totoka, just so I can switch it real quick.
Yep. Mona needs to be switched to Totoka, and then Totoka needs to be switched to Mona. My bad.
It could be worse. The only people who should be talking their project right now are the Kaukawa because they're actually on the right tribe. What is happening?
Well, I mean, everybody's grouped up correctly, so y'all can talk in there. Just you might not be in the correctly named group.
The Mona tribe, I'll change your buff later. I just want to get this over with. Okay, so here's the twist of the season. As you know, everyone loves a good old Survivor twist. We have 2. So the first twist has to do with our idol system. Of course, you know, Survivor, you got to have your idol. This season, instead of an idol map, an idol board, we have the thermometer. At the start of the game, we will announce, right now, a thermometer has been introduced into the game. So instead of searching on a path or trying to go through a thing, you're just going to go idol search, and we're going to give you a number. The person who hits heat wave and lands on the number of the idol will receive the idol. Seems easy, right? If you are the person who lands on the number before or the number after, a disadvantage will happen and will cause your game to crumble. Not physically, but maybe mentally. But everyone has the same idol map. There are 3 idols in the map. Or in the thermometer. Blood versus Brain, Brawn, Beauty. Oh my god, you guys know that the season's themed Brain, Brawn, Beauty? Anyways, I'm trying to be funny. Okay, guys, here's the big twist of the night. It is 9:30 EST. Tomorrow, 9:30 EST, you guys will vote out 1 tribe member. I'll leave you with that.
Each tribe?
Each tribe.
I'm sorry, what? Was there a continuation?
You guys will be voting someone tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. EST.
What in the witchcraft?
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Will we be competing for like individual immunity or anything like that?
Nope.
No.
Work. Thanks.
Interesting.
See ya.
Listen, guys, you guys will be voting someone tomorrow night. 9:30 p.m. EST. It's already marked down. Everyone will join the same tribal. It will be everyone. No. Listen. Everyone will be able to see everyone's vote out. It's not like, oh, you guys are all voting together. There's still no cross-tribe communication. You need to talk with your tribe. Do not talk with other tribes. But by tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. EST, you will all meet up tomorrow, and 3 people will be getting votes. Any
Y'all
questions?
are rude. Y'all are rude.
It's-
That's all.
Have you watched Distortion? We made Mikey
No.
swap the ground.
Yeah,
Brutal.
when I played this game, we had to swap every round of the pre-merge. So this prod team is no stranger to making y'all work in the pre-merge.
That's brutal.
Anyway,
So
the
just
good news is-
be
the good news-
prepared. That's all I will say.
My only
I will pray for all
other
y'all's
remark was a
souls.
Steamroll.
The good news is the Mona tribe should have their right bluff right now. Awesome. So here's your homework for tonight. Socialize, have fun, party, and please respond to how you feel about the twist in your project so we know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'll
And-
make a response. Oh, I'll make a response.
Okay, guys, you guys are all set. Thank you again for playing Distortion Survivor Heatwave. You're gonna have a great month with us. Yay! Anyways, I'm gonna stop the recording and I'm gonna stop the